Hi, I'm Jessie Perez, Relational Strategist and the host of the TV show Hearts in Tension. I'm talking with women all around the world, and we're really just talking about what it means to be in healthy relationships with other women in ways that just bring us community. And so I'm talking with Jordan today, and I'm just excited to just bring her story to you. Jordan, as you have moved into Nashville and kind of away from your hometown, how have you found it's been to build relationships with other women since you've been here?
Yeah, so I've had a pretty interesting journey. I would say that a lot of my strong female friendships right now are a result of a separation and a divorce. I really poured my life into my marriage when I had my husband, and after that marriage ended, I started realizing that I had a lot of attachment style issues going on and codependency, which really kind of left me feeling alone in my marriage without any female friendships. And so rebuilding from the ground up has been so important to me, and it's something that I feel like I'm in a really good spot with right now. During that season of life, I was invited to a girls' brunch, and I said yes to. I think that's a major part of forming female friendships is saying yes to opportunities and aligning yourself with people that are like-minded to you. So I went to this brunch, and now some of those girls have been my closest girlfriends ever since then. We all create content together, we support each other, we love each other, and not just from like a superficial standpoint. We're really there for each other when big things happen, when bad things happen, and it's been really nice to just find community and also feel like I have built just a very solid platform for myself with my female girlfriends.
I love that. Yeah. And there's three things that you said that really stood out to me. One was that yes, right? It's one thing to have opportunities, but if you never take them, you don't build those relationships. And that yes for you is so crucial.
Absolutely.
And that yes for others is going to be really crucial as well, right? Absolutely. Even if you don't necessarily feel like it. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I'm dragging today. I really don't want to go. That may be your key and sign to say you really need to go, and something's trying to hold you back, right?
Absolutely.
So just do it.
Yeah.
But then you were also talking about they're with you in the highs and the lows. And I think that's what it means to have those real relationships, right? That person you can call that will celebrate with you and won't be jealous, right? And those people that you can call when you're just needing a pick-me-up, and they're not going to judge you for not being on your game, your A game, right?
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I think to your point of saying yes even if you don't feel like it or you might not be in the mood, I think it's important to recognize that relationships, friendships, they all take effort.
Yes.
So it's pushing through those moments where you're not in the mood, or you're tired, or you didn't sleep well, or you're going through something in your marriage or your relationship. It is a choice to invest. It's an investment of your time and your efforts into friendships. And so I found that too, where there's always so much going on, and you do have to kind of choose like what you say yes to, what you say no
Absolutely.
to. Saying yes to something means saying no to another, and I've just found that it's been really important in this season of life, in this rebuilding season of life for me, to prioritize saying yes to the right friendships that feel good. And I think that there are certain ways that that it feels good.
Yeah.
When somebody is maybe feeling a little bit jealous or envious, you can kind of pick up on cues or comments that they might make about your successes or your losses and how they show up for you.
That's a great call out. Yes. And I think there's a lot of women who will be watching who maybe aren't having those relationships yet. They haven't built that. And I think that that's so important for them to understand what to look for. Red flags, green flags, right? What would you say are some green flags when you're starting to build friendships and you're starting to kind of connect with people?
Yeah, so I think a big green flag, which I have had to work on myself, so it wasn't something that I was doing intentionally, but by having friends that do this intentionally made me realize that I need to do more of this, and that's just checking in.
Yes.
When you know that your friend has a big promotion coming up, or there's an important meeting that they're having, or they're going on a fun family vacation, saying, hey, how was that? Like, be interested and be curious about their life and how that went. And same thing with the bad things. I know you had a tough conversation coming up with a family member or something like that. So just being intentional about checking in on the people that you care about.
Jordan, that is fantastic. Those are absolutely top
Yeah.
for that. And you're right, it is intentional and it takes effort. And sometimes we just don't have it. And that's where having those built-in relationships that we've already spent the time and effort on, somebody's going to reach out to us in that moment and be like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. That's not like you. What's going on, right? Whereas if you haven't built those relationships, nobody knows to check because they haven't heard from you anyway, so they don't know it's different, right? And so I think that's just beautiful. And just to be able to get past that moment that feels like I just can't and just do it anyway, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I just think that it's important to have a two-way street. Like, it has to feel healthy and balanced. Like, this person cares for me, I care for them, and we're here to support and love each other along the way. Life can be hard. So.
Yes, I love that. Well, thank you so much, Jordan, for talking with me today. And I hope that you are inspired, that you will put some of this into action. And remember, you know what? It is intentional. It does take effort. And so if you don't put in the effort, you're not going to see the results. But I guarantee you, a little bit of effort is so worth it, because what you get and the relationships that you cultivate in response is transformational, and it's the greatest wealth that you can ever experience. So until next time, I'm Jessie Perez.